Hello! Welcome to a new video with Learn Dutch with Yas. It's been a while since I created a new YouTube video, so allow me to introduce myself again. Hey, I'm Yasmin and I'm a Dutch teacher who is dedicated to making language learning more fun and accessible for people, or rather, expats who would like to move to the Netherlands or Belgium, or who are already living in one of those countries. So today we're diving into the Dutch language with 20 basic Dutch verbs you should know. So whether you're a beginner or looking to brush up on your Dutch, these verbs are essential for everyday conversations. So I'd say let's jump right in. Alright, let's start with our first verb. Our first verb is zijn. Zijn means to be, and it's one of the most used verbs in every single language, and so also in Dutch. So the advantage of that is that you will easily know how to use this verb, since you're going to use it a lot. But be careful, because zijn is conjugated in an irregular way. So this is how you conjugate zijn. Ik ben, jij bent, hij, zij is, wij zijn, jullie zijn. So, how to use this verb in a sentence? Let's have a look. You can say, ik ben moe. Ik ben moe. Verb number 2 is wandelen. Wandelen means to walk in Dutch. So you will use this verb a lot because in the Netherlands and in Belgium, if you live in the city center, everything is within walking distance of the city center. So Dutchies love to walk. So how do you use this verb? You can say, for example, ik wandel door de stad. Ik wandel door de stad. Perfect. Then we have verb number 3, which is eten. Eten means to eat. So you can use this verb to talk about your plans for dinner or about what you're eating right now. The Dutch cuisine might not be the greatest, but we do love to eat. Be aware that eten is conjugated a bit differently because of the long e sound at the beginning. Eten. So the verb is conjugated like this. Ik eet, jij eet, hij, zij eet, wij eten, jullie eten, zij eten. Perfect. So let's have a look at an example. Hij eet chocolade. Hij eet chocolade. Wat eten we vanavond? Wat eten we vanavond? Great. Verb number 4 is drinken, and it means to drink. So if you want to stay hydrated in the Netherlands, you will need to use this verb when you're, for example, ordering your favorite beverage. So how can you say that you are drinking water? You say, ik drink water. Verb number 5 is lezen, which is the perfect verb for those of you who like to read, because it means to read. So this verb is quite useful. Be aware of the conjugation of lezen. In the singular form, the Z will become an S. For example, ik lees graag boeken. Ik lees graag boeken. Verb number 6 is schrijven, and schrijven means to write. So whether if you like to scribble down some notes or to write long love letters, this verb is perfect for you. So how to use this verb? You can say, for example, zij schrijft een liefdesbrief. Be aware that the V changes into an F in the singular form. Verb number 7 is luisteren. Luisteren means to listen. So whether you're listening to music or a person, this verb will come in handy. So how do you use it? You can say, ik luister naar muziek. Perfect. Number 8 is kijken. Kijken means to look or to watch. So this verb should not be confused with the verb zien, which is translated to see in English. So kijken will be used if you are looking at something. Zien is being used if you perceive something, you see it. So, for example, they are watching a movie together will be ze kijken samen naar een film. Perfect. Verb number 9 is werken. Werken means to work. So if you're going to work in the Netherlands, this one is perfect for you because you will be able to express that you are working in the Netherlands. So how do you say that? For example, ik werk op een kantoor in het stadscentrum. Perfect. Verb number 10, we're halfway, is slapen. Slapen means to sleep. Because one thing many people love to do is to sleep. So it's quite crucial to know the verb for that. So you can easily express yourself. Be aware, slapen is conjugated differently because of the long A vowel. For example, ik slaap in mijn bed. Ik slaap in mijn bed. Number 11 is praten. Praten means to talk. And just like slapen, praten will be conjugated differently because of the long A vowel. So you can use this verb also easily when you are talking with your friends. For example, ik praat met jou. Ik praat met jou. Perfect. Number 12 is wonen. Wonen means to live. So if you move to the Netherlands or Belgium, it's nice to be able to express where you live. Be aware, don't confuse this verb with the verb leven, which is also translated to live in English. For humans, we don't really use the verb leven to describe where we are living. So, for example, if you want to say that you live in Amsterdam, you don't want to say ik leef in Amsterdam, but you want to say ik woon in Amsterdam. Verb number 13 is houden van. If you love someone in the Netherlands or in Belgium, this verb is perfect for you. You can surprise them with it because it is an easy verb to tell someone that you love them. So let's have a look at an example. You can say, ik hou van jou. Number 14 is zien. Zien means to see. And so we talked about this verb already when we were discussing kijken. Zien is used when you perceive something new. Let's have a look at an example sentence. For example, ik zie haar staan. Perfect. So then verb number 15 is hebben. Hebben means to have. And it's such a crucial verb because it's used so often in sentences just like zijn. You can also use it as an aid verb when you are talking about the past. So mastering this verb is super important. You will have to know what this verb means and how you can use it. So first let's have a look at an easy example. For example, wij hebben een nieuwe auto. Wij hebben een nieuwe auto. Let's go on to verb number 16, which is doen. Doen means to do. But this verb is a tricky one because it translates to do, but we have another word in Dutch, another verb in Dutch that will also be translated to do, and it is maken. So how do you know which verb we have to use? So when you are performing an activity, you will most likely have to use to do. It is only when you're creating something new that you will have to choose the verb maken. So let's have a look at an example with doen. For example, wat ga je dit weekend doen? Wat ga je dit weekend doen? Perfect. Number 17 is leren, which means to learn. When you start learning Dutch, this is a crucial verb since you will want to express that you are learning Dutch. So the next sentence is one that you will be able to use often, and it is ik leer Nederlands. Ik leer Nederlands. Perfect. Verb number 18, we're almost there, is begrijpen. Because if you are learning Dutch, you also need to know how to say that you understand it. So if you want to express that you do or do not understand what Dutchies are saying, it's quite important to know how to form these sentences. So how do you create a positive sentence with begrijpen and a negative one? This is how. If you want to say that you understand them, you will say ik begrijp je or ik begrijp het. If you do not understand them, you can easily add niet. Ik begrijp je niet. Ik begrijp het niet. So this is how you can easily tell someone if you understand them or if you did not. Verb number 19 is kopen, which means to buy. Do you love to buy new things? Then this verb is very handy for you. Be aware that kopen is also conjugated in a different way because of the long O, kopen. So how do we conjugate it? For example, ik koop een cadeau voor mijn vriend. Ik koop een cadeau voor mijn vriend. And then we have arrived at the very last verb of this list, which is number 20, and it is vinden. Vinden means to find, but you can use this verb for locating something or expressing your opinion, such as, I find it interesting. It's such a nice verb because you can express two things with it. Okay, so how to express your opinion, for example, in Dutch? Then you can say, ik vind dit interessant. And if you're talking about the fact that you cannot find your keys, you can say, ik vind mijn sleutels niet. Perfect. And there you have it, 20 basic Dutch verbs to kickstart your language journey. Now, let's put your newfound knowledge to the test. In the comments below, share a sentence using one of the verbs we discussed today. I'll be reading and responding to as many as I can. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more language learning content. I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Bye!